Hey, what's up everybody? In this video, we're going to take a look at Baseball Pooh at skill level 4, 5, and 6. And I also have another video where I review Baseball Pooh at the lower skill levels at skill level 1, 2, and 3. So if you're looking for a more in-depth review of Baseball Pooh at skill level 1, 2, and 3, then check that video out. In that video, I did go over some of the stats and also the strategy of using Baseball Pooh and also some of my tips and tricks on how to use Baseball Pooh. Baseball Pooh is not necessarily the easiest Tsum to use. There are some things that could make it easier though. So check that video out. I did go into great lengths on explaining Baseball Pooh on what key factors you need to look into when you're activating the ability. But just a quick recap there: to activate his ability, or to some signals you should look for, is the exclamation mark on top of Pooh's head when you activate his ability, and also the circle that is going zooming into the strike zone. You want to match that circle, and also play with the audio on. That does help with the audio cue. So for this video, I am primarily going to focus on skill level 4, 5, and 6 and show you the difference between all three of these skill levels. Now, keep in mind that there are two ways of activating his ability, or two results I mean. There is one where you're going to hit the home run, and then number two is that you're going to hit a ground ball. If you match a circle up, you will hit that home run, and that's actually the one that you want to aim for. Hitting a ground ball is okay, but hitting a home run will maximize the blast radius, or the skill range in this case. The difference between skill level 4, 5, and 6 is that the skill level 4 is going to be a large radius, or skill range, and then skill level 5 is extra large, and skill level 6 is extra large. So if you see the screen, you can see the home runs. They are going to be a thicker band, and if you hit a ground ball, it's still pretty thick, but not as much. You lose about roughly 1 row worth of zooms, sometimes 2, depending on what skill level you have your Baseball Pooh at. I did end up getting better at Baseball Pooh starting at skill level 6. After playing about, I would say, maybe 20 to 30 matches, I was able to finally get down the timing of swinging that bat. It's always going to be the same, so with some practice, you should be able to do it too. Now let me show you a side-by-side comparison of when I'm using Baseball Pooh and hitting a ground ball and what the two differences are. So if you mess up and hit a ground ball, meaning your timing is usually too late or too early, then this is what it's going to look like. The skill range is going to be a little bit smaller compared to the home runs. So skill level 4, you can see that it's about 3 to 4 rows. Skill level 5 is about 4 rows, and skill level 6, it's 5 rows. Still pretty good. And the chains that I got for ground balls is skill level 4 at 23. And skill level 5 is 25, and skill level 6, 31. So the fantastic 31 is actually not bad for skill level 6, but could be significantly improved if you hit a home run. So now let's take a look at that and see what a home run will look like. And again, with a home run, it means that you're going to be timing it perfectly and hitting it at the strike zone. So let me slow it down so we can see it in full effect. So Pooh comes in and we hit the ball right on the marker, and you'll see that the ball flies right at you. That's how you'll know that you hit the home run. And if you have the audio on, there'll be some cheering in the background, and if it sounds familiar to you, it's likely because it's the same one from Dancing Chip. At least that's what I think. But anyways, take a look at the blast radius here. It's significantly bigger. And if you look at skill level 4, that's pretty much what will happen. Essentially like that size. It's identical to a skill level 6 ground ball. So there is a significant gap in terms of skill level. So you definitely should strive to hit home runs as much as possible. Now let's take a look at the chains. At skill level 4, I got a fantastic 31. At skill level 5, I did get 34. And at skill level 6, I got a whole 37. So definitely a very good improvement there as you level up Baseball Pooh. But overall, I don't necessarily think that Baseball Pooh is really the one you want to invest in. Rugby Mickey is going to be the one that you really want. But anyways, let's skip to the very end here so I can show you what the coin earning potential are for all three of these examples. At skill level 4, I did get 2,230. And at skill level 5, I got 2,486 coins. And at skill level 6, I got 3,850. So all of these are pretty good. Similar to Rugby Mickey, it starts getting good at skill level 5 and 6. But as you invest more time in getting good at both of these zooms, Rugby Mickey is going to be the better one. I have seen some crazy demos for Rugby Mickey. You could get up to 10,000 coins, but you got to play with a lot of boost on. But Baseball Pooh is not as friendly for beginners, so I definitely would recommend Rugby Mickey over Baseball Pooh. So hopefully you found this video helpful in learning a little bit more about Baseball Pooh and some of his stats. Again, I do have another video in the description below and in the top right hand corner if you're interested in seeing a more in-depth review and a better instruction on how to use Baseball Pooh. So check that out in the description, and if you would like to see more Tsum Tsum content exactly like this, then check out my channel or just subscribe to this channel. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching.